At bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. There's a swing and a high pop up. Shaw moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Striding in for the Rockies, Adam Jones. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. At the plate, Travis Shaw, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least. And his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a good job. going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And we take a look there at the San Francisco team leaders in that category, and he's currently second best on this Giants roster. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Barnhart.
Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Fouled off. Santana at second. Taylor at first. 1 gone. Struck him out. Bigging in for his second at-bat, Andrelton Simmons. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Softly hit here to the left side. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. The iconic cable cars here in the city by the bay. Welcome back to AT&T Park in San Francisco for the 3rd inning in this one.
Catherine. Joe Mauer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hit out towards second. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis on Votto, a double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he lays off there 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. This one's down to third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Rockies are challenging the
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
has been overturned, and the batter is ruled.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Giants down in order. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. And he misses again, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. If you have a chance to do some damage, you know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
McHugh gets the sign. 3-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. A reaching try as he knocks it down. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Stanton. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. comes the 0-2 pitch. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home. Home plate. And he'll step off and try again. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at two players making some noise in the upper minors. Digging in to try it again, Yuli Gurriel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that misses for ball one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Michael Taylor is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Santana at second with 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Lamb has room in foul territory. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Gonzalez, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hard hit towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Digging in, Adam. Jones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be two. Simmons on to Votto, and they get the double play. So two are gone in the Rockies' half of the fifth, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Too high. 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. 2-out success, and that means Byron Buxton bats next. Ready now, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Buxton is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
From the belt, the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Colorado. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch on its way. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Andrelton Simmons. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next to him.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. We've played 5 full. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he'll get in there safely.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
McHugh pauses. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Simmons has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
One and one, here it is. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the bleachers, and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead.
I love it. They walk the batter ahead of him and basically says, oh yeah, you want a piece of me? Here you go. And he deposits a 3-run bomb in the seats. They'll think about that twice next time.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 51.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bush certainly comes at you with the big fastball. But the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. Swing and a miss. Flew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Missed with a slider.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And ball 4 now, as he'll take first on the intentional walk. So here's Joe Mauer. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on. In is Joey Votto now. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. So this is check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and His pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Travis Shaw. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shoots this one over to first. Lamb is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Scott Ober is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Scott Ober.
First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in and looking for more, Dexter Fowler. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
batter, second baseman.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Taylor to the track, onto the garden netting, and gone. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
In now, Chris Bryant. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Santana has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. But the Rock stepping in and ready for another shot. Yuli Gurriel. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Arodys Vizcaíno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
0-2, here it is. Popped up. Cano is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 6, Michael Taylor.
Striding in once again. And Michael Taylor, previously against Vizcaíno, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats.
Number 0, Alan.
Raul Mondesi will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 27, Raul Mondesi.
Hunter Renfroe is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Now playing left field, number 11, Hunter Renfroe.
Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants.
Ready for another shot now. Jake Lamb. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Javier Baez will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Taylor. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 3 up. Digging in once again, Tucker Barnhart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Tucker Barnhart.
Zach Wheeler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Andrelton Simmons. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. There's a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Comes set and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Barnhart on at first, nobody out. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Renfroe will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The second baseman, number 22.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His career line against Wheeler. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. And It's a called strike to even the count at 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
A nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
In is Joey Votto now as he sends it on the ground to first. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
Well, I think the second baseman felt the heat from the runner coming at him. He seemed to rush his throw, and that caused him to throw it wide at first. Tough turn, but I think he'd tell you he should have made a better throw.
Michael Lorenzen takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Lorenzen, a former Cincinnati Red, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1 the count now. Here's the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Oh, 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Carl Edwards Jr. enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes on 0-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 0-1, and it's fouled away. Looking to leave him loaded. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Keone Kela enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. In now for Colorado, Adam Jones. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Into the box now, Joe Mauer. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. So striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. He's set. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Renfroe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. Kelvin Herrera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Digging in, Michael Taylor. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
0-1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 0-2, here it comes. On the ground to third. Mondesi picks it up. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. And this will go down as a lead 5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ball and a strike. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking his chops.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's 2 for 4. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So we've got runners at the corners here. 1 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Popped him up. Mondesi over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 19, Joey
So
Votto.
in now for San Francisco, Joey Votto. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Last strike here for the Giants. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, I never thought they'd reach this milestone, but here we are, 26 wins in a row, tying the Major League record set by the New York Giants way back in 1916. One of the great all-time runs in any sport, and we're here watching it.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Trevor Bauer earns win number 7 on the season. Kelvin Herrera records the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies. 5 runs on 9 hits. 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Giants, 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base.